Alright, so in this one we are going to be going over if you should be summoning for the newest character in Dragon Ball Legends, with it being a a Goku and Bardock, a what-if character, their first ever that they have done. Should you summon? I'll be honest with you with going over the kit, and I'll probably have the kit linked, but I'll touch on the basis of it. I don't think this is worth summoning for. Look, I'm gonna just touch on their teams and the things going on and possibly even the banner, but I don't think this is a unit you need to summon for. It's part 2. There's no 1%, fun fact. There's actually 2 extremes with a DBS Bardock and then a Final Form Frieza, which we just got a Golden Frieza, a free-to-play Frieza, now a EX Frieza. I don't know what all this Frieza glazing is, but we got a lot of Friezas right now. And again, let me just touch on why I think there's a few reasons you shouldn't summon. For one, their own kit. Again, it'll be linked and all that stuff, but essentially what they do is, what they have that I notice is a dilemma, and it's not a huge dilemma, but it is a dilemma that exists, and you have to acknowledge dilemmas, because if you're going to summon on a non-1% unit banner, and it's just the LF, you gotta, really gotta be a top tier LF. I noticed they have a problem with cover null. They cover null 5 counts on green card, both sides, just 5 counts, pop a green card. It seems to be a combo with green cards. Maybe it's an AoE, maybe it's a dash forward. We don't know yet. But it's a comboable green card that comes with a Strike Blaster Blue. They don't have an ult. They're a tag unit, right? By the way, this is a blue Goku and green Bardock tag unit, similar to Goku Frieza. It has 2 different colors, entirely not reverse, 2 different. So they have lacked their cover null because they only have 5 counts on green card. And then their other cover null is they have to land 2 cards. So 2 cards have to hit a strike or blast, one of those 2. 2 of them have to hit to get 5 counts of cover null. Again, do you see how this is a little bit limited to where it's not the most potent thing, it's not the most strong ability in the game? It's just a little bit limited. Now, I have to touch on their broken ability. That's very good about them. I can't just touch on negatives, I gotta touch on the positives here. They quite literally have the power crept version of endurance. I don't know how else to word it. Maybe uncancelable endurance. That's the best wording I can give you. Where this unit, if you do not know, they can basically just not die. You can rush this character. They will always have 1 HP every single time. They'll have 1 HP remaining. Then after that combo ends, with it being a rush or a combo that killed their, HP to that point, they will get 50% back, but they cannot die within that first combo. They straight out cannot die within like 100-0 type of thing. They will live with 1 HP, then the combo ends, boom, they get the 50% health back, so you can't tap attack them, because if that combo ends, boom, they'll heal back up that 50%. So they have a very good mechanic, but I don't know if that's enough. One, we haven't seen it, we haven't played with it, we don't know how good it is to say that's enough to push them to the top tiers of the top tiers. We don't know. It seems very good. It seems very safe, but I don't feel that mechanic is going to be the saving grace of a character. Again, if you're lacking cover null, you're lacking combo potential. This unit wants to combo. They want to click cards, they want to combo. Goku and Bardock are both getting cut pen on their strikes, and they're doing great things with that, but they're not doing anything above standard. I looked at Beast Gohan and I saw his kit and I was like, holy shit, this is a million vanish back thing every single 4 counts, or there's so many vanishes back on the blue cards, so many blue cards, and they're removing vanish on the main ability. He's doing so much, it's kind of overwhelming at some points, Beast Gohan. Evo Kaioken, when allies defeated or when the match is going and going, they're ramping up, they're comboing so long, they're hitting you so hard, they just don't fucking stop. They just keep going, they can still rush, all this shit. You got all that going on. Then you read Goku and Bardock, and you're reading some baseline things. Here's some 100% damage inflicted. Here's, reduced damage received. Here's some card draw speed. Here's minus card cost. Here's these great abilities. Even more so, the card destruction they become immune to once they get gauge. Card destruction, key destruction, or disruption, I guess. And then Dragon Ball destruction. They become immune to all that for 20 counts once they get their full gauge one time, which is very nice. But again, the biggest lack there is cover null, and we have a lot of units right now that already ramp up. We got Janemba, he's a little bit of a ramp up. We got Gohan, who's not a ramp up, so he flows very well with Janemba, right? And I'm just thinking, this is Sun Family, Game Originals, and saying, where am I flowing this unit? The main thing you really worry about is where you're going to put a unit on a team. If I'm going to look at a team right here as, I guess, not this one, here, let me get a movies real quick, or fusions, I guess, that's an example, but let me look at movies. am I really replacing Janemba or Gohan or Piccolo? I guess maybe you could argue Piccolo, but then you're going to miss out on some peers because you're not running full movies at that point. And Piccolo, I mean, he is also offering you a team heal, right? That's pretty good, especially because Janemba can heal very frequently. Beast Gohan, I mean, he heals on his transformation, right? So he's going to heal as well there. I just don't see a spot for this unit to flow. Again, maybe fusions, you can argue, as a sake of, argument's sake there, that they can be nice on the team. But again, if it's just one unit, there's no 1%. Maybe the side LFs being like the newest thing that could be there is Namek Goku. Maybe Goku Frieza could be there as well. One of those two might most likely will be. Whoever it is, Namek Goku really isn't great right now. Strike reps is solid. Like you could just run Jiren or Hit or Goku Frieza or 8 Vegeta leader slot and kind of like work strike reps, but strike reps is just inferior blast reps, and Evo Kaioken is still here. You can still summon for them. So every single thing I kind of like point out that's good or could be solid, there's just a counterpoint to like, this is already better that you could just still get right now. Beast Gohan is still out. Evo Kaioken is still out. I don't know. I don't know where they'd flow. Again, you could kind of plop them here, replace Gotenks, have like a, green, red situation going on, I guess, if you want to. There's not an incredible amount of purples right now, but there is some. I just don't see a particular home for this unit. I don't see anything in their kit that is overwhelmingly brokenly godly. When I read Beast Gohan, I see that. When I read Janemba, I see that. I don't read this unit and think, oh my god, some, underrated Jesus Christ. And it is a part 2 LF. It's not meant to be some godly thing. Even the moment's not meant to be godly because it's part 2. It's supposed to be kind of the cooldown until part 3. And that's what this is. Again, having no 1% unit makes this a lot worse off for people that want to summon. I don't think they're worth it. I don't. I kind of just go through the thoughts in my head of like, what is making a unit worth summoning? And is there broken kit, their teams that they can flow on, and kind of everything along that line. And even more so than that, LF Bardock is getting a Zenkai, which with that fact, it doesn't necessarily help this unit. I would say that helps Evo Kaioken more because that's a yellow-green synergy, right? You can just do that. Instead of AGF, you run LF Bardock, Evo Kaioken. Synergy there does work out nicely. Hopefully they make Bardock's build up a little faster, kind of like they did 8 Vegeta. Then he actually becomes like very fast to build up and he does well early game. So LF Bardock's not even really buffing this guy. 8 Vegeta, I guess, is a buff to them. Red-green. Color synergy there when Bardock is in. But, again, who's your third? You want to run Sun Family? Okay, you run Beast, Goku, Bardock, and then Rev UI, Pan, Cape Gohan, Goku Frieza. Then you have 2 ramp-up units. You don't want to run multiple ramp-up units on the same team. Like UVB right here. He's not a ramp-up. Bro's just doing his thing. Gogeta, not really a ramp-up. Pycon kind of has to do his own thing, but like he's not really a ramp-up. UGB, a little bit of a ramp-up. So you have one non-ramp-up, one kinda, and one actually is. And then you have a lot early in damage at least. I have Goku Frieza and Goku and Bardock. Yeah, I'll have solid damage, but I don't have any consistent coverall of coverage. I don't have anything particularly overwhelming as a kit. Again, that's what you're looking for in an LF unit. You're looking for something godly, broken, fucking bonkers if you want to be summoning for them. And I don't read that in Goku Bardock. I don't see it. Maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe they'll be top 3. And maybe they'll have a team that I can't even think of or fathom that's going to make them this, area. But if the banner has named it Goku, even more of a skip. If it has Goku Frieza, maybe you could argue it, because Goku Frieza still are very good. It's just maybe not ideal right now. But even just individual kit, I don't see anything that's just like, whoa, like I need this. I just don't see it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are summoning, good luck. If you aren't, well, cool. Good luck for part 3. And yeah, see you guys in the next one.